Hello everyone, welcome to this series on literary terms and theories. And in this video, we are going to discuss affectation in literature. Introduction. Affectation in literature refers to the adoption of a mode or style of writing that is unsuited to the matter, form or occasion. It is often marked by an artificiality or pretentiousness that detracts from the authenticity and impact of the writing. This concept has been particularly significant in various literary eras, most notably during the 18th century when writers were highly sensitive to inappropriateness in literary expression. Understanding affectation involves examining how writers balance style with substance and the consequences of failing to achieve this balance. Historical context. The 18th century, a period marked by the Enlightenment, emphasized reason, clarity, and propriety in literature. Writers of this era were keenly aware of the need for appropriateness in their works. They valued a clear, direct style that effectively communicated ideas without unnecessary embellishment. Affectation, or the use of an unsuitable style, was often seen as a flaw that indicated poor taste or a lack of sincerity. Examples from literature. One of the most famous critiques of affectation in literature comes from Jonathan Swift's A Tale of a Tub, 1704. Swift satirizes the convoluted and pretentious writing styles of his contemporaries, mocking their attempts to appear more learned or sophisticated than they truly were. He highlights how affectation can obscure meaning and alienate readers, emphasizing the importance of clarity and directness. Alexander Pope, another prominent 18th century writer, addresses the issue of affectation in his poem Essay on Criticism in 1711. Pope criticizes those who use language to display their own cleverness rather than to communicate effectively. He argues that true wit consists in saying just what is needed, no more, no less. True wit is nature to advantage dressed, what oft was thought but never so well expressed. In contrast, romantic poets of the late 18th century and early 19th centuries, such as William Wordsworth and S.T. Coleridge, sought to strip away the artificiality and affectation they perceived in neoclassical poetry. Wordsworth, in his preface to Lyrical Ballad in 1798, advocates for the use of everyday language and ordinary subjects. He criticizes the gaudiness and inane phraseology of previous poets, aiming instead for a more natural and sincere form of expression. Modern perspectives. In more recent literature, affectation remains a critical concern. For instance, David Foster Wallace's Infinite Jest in 1996 features characters who use complex language and obscure references, which can be seen as a form of affectation. However, Wallace often uses this style to critique the very culture of pretentiousness and superficiality he is depicting. This meta-approach shows that affectation, when used intentionally, can serve as a powerful tool for social and cultural commentary. Consequences of affectation. The consequences of affectation in literature are manifold. When writers adopt a style that does not suit their subject matter, they risk alienating their readers and undermining the authenticity of their work. Affected writing can appear insincere, leading readers to question the author's credibility and intentions. Moreover, it can obscure the writer's message, making it difficult for readers to engage with the text. Conclusion. Affectation in literature is a multifaceted issue that highlights the delicate balance between style and substance. While a certain level of stylistic flair can enhance a literary work, it must always serve the content and context of the writing. From the Enlightenment's emphasis on clarity and propriety to modern critiques of cultural pretentiousness, The battle against affectation has been a constant in literary history. By examining examples from writers like Swift, Pope, Wordsworth and Wallace, we can better understand the importance of authenticity in literary expression and the potential pitfalls of succumbing to affectation. So this was the discussion on the term affectation in literature. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other term. Until then, goodbye and thank you.